This video or slideshow has been done in honor of Bonnie Bell Hilfiger. She was born on August 23rd, 1951 and passed away November 21st, 2019. The sweetest lady you would ever want to know, who used her art to make Towanda a better place. And what is her legacy for as long as it lasts is the fact that she created perhaps the only thing that the town has to really show pride in its history, and that is the Stephen Foster mural, which covers Camptown and all his songs. It's all put in there. It's 10 years old now, I guess, and it's showing some signs of wear and tear, and God knows how long they'll let it stand before they destroy it and erase most of the things that she has left as gifts to us. I really feel bad about her early departure. I did get a chance to see her at a trade show and bought a bunch of her cards and stuff, and I got a chance to shake her hands and thank her for giving us this lasting gift so that we can remember our history. Towanda has a phenomenal history, but unfortunately, no one in power has ever done too much to preserve that history. And God bless Bonnie for trying to at least link us up with Stephen Foster. The Towanda Musical Society gave her a beautiful plaque for what she did, because it really was an educational tool to link us with a very famous composer. So, anyhow, God bless you, Bonnie. May you rest in peace, and may you make everybody in heaven as happy as you made us. Thank you again.
Now the
A building that Stephen Foster went to school in when he lived in Towanda with his brother, and apparently he lived near the Susquehanna in one of the houses down there. I haven't really found the place, but so we're at State and 4th Street in Towanda in Bradford County, Pennsylvania. And this was an academy, a music academy, I believe. And there's a sign here, we'll check it out. But this is where Stephen Foster, our connection with Stephen Foster, there were quite a few famous musicians that were here. See, former Towanda Academy, attended by Stephen C. Foster, 1840, placed by George Clymer Chapter, NSDAR, E. Balch Fund, 1973. So this is the building, and down there you can see the icy water of the Susquehanna. So I guess it's 314 State Street, the corner of 4th. So that's the story of Stephen Foster. Metal salvage yard that apparently helped pay for the what you're about to see. This is a mural, and let's see, try to make it smaller. Let's see, can I do this? No, this is it. This is a mural that was done by, I believe, Bonnie Bell. And also get back far enough so you can kind of see this. The whole theme, of course, is about Stephen Foster, who did Swanee River and Camptown races, and so this is quite an undertaking. And this wall was kind of to make it a little less ugly from the standpoint of the what's behind it. And it's quite an undertaking. Here's the unfortunately the light's not quite right. There she is. Bonnie Bell did a beautiful job on this thing. I believe she had something to do with the previous one, which this one is far, far, far nicer. And we'll show you the extent of this thing. It's got to be, what, about 150, 200 feet at least. There you can see the very end of it. So my hats is off to Bonnie Bell for making this great mural. It's definitely much, much nicer than the last one she did, and obviously anything here is better than nothing. But she put a lot of thought and interpretation into this whole theme here, and I wish there was more light. This is morning light. I guess it's about 10 o'clock on January 5th. Hopefully I have enough camera time here on my memory card. See what's next here. Hunter. There's the hunter with his gun. And that's probably the Susquehanna down there someplace. No, it's this field. She put a lot of work into this thing. Very impressive. Very, very, very impressive. very, very, very impressive. Here we go, another figure. Guy playing a banjo. The dog howling. Here we are at South Main and Barclay Street. And this is once again a second shot of the mural by Bonnie Bell. There's Bonnie Bell, and we got some of this already, so we'll get down to the other part. I guess that's the alligator. No, that's a wild alligator, I guess. Swanee River. There they are. Here's the mansion. It's probably that bridge that we have on Route 6, off of Route 6. We have a lot of covered bridges. This is relating to Stephen Foster, who went to school up here. I did a previous video on that building up there. I think it's on 4th Street. And they claim it's about close to 400 feet long. So we better get going or we're going to run out of memory. I did go to the library and load about up to here. And then I ran out of memory cards. So from henceforth, this is all new. And here's nice. Isn't that sweet? She really did a great job on this. I'm definitely impressed. This is Stephen Foster. This is worth coming up Route 6 to Bradford County to see all this. Starting to get a little snow, it looks like. It's a dog barking in the background with the traffic you're hearing here on Route 6. I mean, you look at the enormity of this fantastic mural. It's really cherub. I'm impressed. So it's good to capture this before it fades into oblivion with the elements. I don't know how long it's going to be able to last. But it's pretty neat. You figure, how can someone actually plan something of this enormity? You know, artists really are amazing as to how they can compose what they're trying to say. Wow, look at this, huh? guess that's why they call it art, huh? So this is the first thing I know of really pushing Stephen Foster, and it's quite a impressive thing. Follow these notes. Some more notes. Follow the notes. Now what's coming up here apparently is a local guy who was on one of these talent shows. I forget what his name is at this point. Surprised you don't put it, but it's on the other links I have on Facebook. He made the sec cutoffs or whatever. I don't know if he's from Sullivan County or I forget the kid's name, but apparently he made a real impact. Here we go, Camptown Races, which is a little off of 6 Doodah Doodah. Huh? We had a guy in college we used to call Doodah. His name was Alan Dudikoff, great guy. Here we go. We're coming actually to the end of this thing. The Camptown Races. I guess they were on wagons, perhaps. I don't know. Or was it this? I have to spend more. It's a 5-mile track, I understand. Did you think they'd still have the Camptown Races in some symbolic form? I don't know if they do or not. Surely would be. Surely would make some sense, wouldn't it? If they had the Camptown Races, bring them back, so to speak. And this is the end of the walk. This is the end of the walk. Bonnie Bell's creation. This is what's behind it. So it's quite a... this is the traffic that we have here. So walking the whole thing more or less non-stop. So I hope you're not bored, but this is a tribute to Stephen Foster, who went to school in an academy in Towanda, and whose brother really looked after him. His brother, I think, was a successful attorney. And apparently Stephen Foster was selling his works for dirt cheap. And so his brother tried to get him out of some of the contracts that basically sold all his future stuff. So his brother must have been quite a guy looking after Stephen Foster, which apparently was not easy. So this is quite, like I said, an undertaking from Bonnie here, Bonnie Bell. I can't say enough about the enormity of this project and the thought that went into this. It's rather amazing. Rather amazing what Bonnie Bell was able to do. We're in Bradford County. Old Stephen Foster, God bless you. Way down upon a Swanee River, far, far away, bum, 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 bum. Camptown races, doo-dee-doo, doo-dah, doo-dah. Yeah, we learned all these in school. We were forced to. So, definitely Stephen Foster had a real impact on at least my education. And so when you see these plaques around town, near the academy and the like, it's kind of nice to know that he's remembered and he had his moment in time. So we'll go around the edge here, and we're almost there, folks, so hang in there. Here comes the stork. A lot of cranes around here. Once again, the creator of this, Bonnie Bell, 2010. And there's the bears that we have, symbolic of what we have around here. And the waterfalls, which you have in Wysox, at least, towards Rome. And that's all she wrote. I will head back to my my old sable wagon and have a happy new year. This is January 5th around 3 o'clock p.m. 2011.